Excuse me. Pardon me.
Hey, sit down.
Flixist News Break.
What is going on, movie fans? It looks like we might have some breaking news, or might not. This is wild speculation on my part from some insider info that we got emailed to us earlier today that we've been kind of looking over. Now, this is going to be kind of spoilery for the new Michael Bay Ninja Turtles movie, so if you don't want to have spoilers on certain action scenes, you probably don't want to watch the rest of this. But I'm going to show you a photo now that we got sent to us, and it was later posted kind of around the internet, and explain a couple of little different things that Legos, of all things, have shown us about what could possibly be in the movie as, you know, action sort of sequences, which could probably turn into plot points and things like that. I took this photo, I kind of cropped it out and blew it up, and I'm going to point to a couple of different things so that you can kind of get a clear detail at what we're actually looking at. So the first photo is the Turtle Van Takedown playset. This playset has 368 pieces. If you were curious, it's going to cost you about $40. And as you can see, it kind of has a guard tower with it, and it has like a little, what looks like maybe a mini hovercraft or something like that, and a sort of bridge. So we know that this is probably going to be some sort of stop or something that we might see in the movie. We kind of get an idea of what the Turtle Van's going to actually look like from this as well, just some other details and kind of things like that. But there have been a couple of other photos sourced for the Turtle Van. Now, the next one is actually way more interesting, I would have to say, because we already knew the Turtle Van was in it, but there's a Big Rig Snow Gateway playset. Now, this playset has a lot more pieces. It's 741. It's gonna cost about 70 bucks, and it actually involves a big rig where the trailer actually opens up. We can actually see little green things that might be mutagen. It might be whatever relation to maybe mutant or anything. Maybe it's callback. I know they're aliens and they're not supposed to be mutants, but hey, who knows? This is playset. This is what we got. So one of the things that you gotta quickly point out is on top, it looks like there are two bigger like battle suits. You can tell that they're a lot bulkier than the other figures in the set. And you also see April O'Neil hanging off from the side. So that's kind of interesting. So she might be hanging off of this van while it's speeding around and in maybe creating this kind of collision action scene with the other car. Maybe the car is actually trying to get up and get her. And the other thing is it's called Gateway. It's something that is actually inherent to maybe aliens, or maybe that this is a portal or some sort that has to do with more of the story elements of them actually being aliens and not mutants. So it could be a gateway to another dimension. Who knows? Maybe they'll hint at Krang with all this, you know? I mean, considering it is a gateway, and Krang would maybe fall in line with that. Or maybe it's actually a gateway to the Turtles' home planet, or Shredder's home planet, or however they mix all that up. We know that it comes with another car, so there's probably going to be a chase scene involving a big rig. We can see that it actually comes with 6 figures, so there might be like a mixture of the Turtles plus a couple of bad guys in there. So we know that this is going to be a kind of heavier action scene, but the cool thing to think about is that it actually opens up. So this actually might be kind of spoilery for the action, where we don't know what's going to be opening up, but there you go. It has something in the center and it might actually open up, or there actually might be something in the center that you have to look at that has to deal with the story. So maybe something big is going to be transported, maybe something important to the story is going to be transported, and they're either trying to stop or get it, and it's probably going to be snowing. So that's the thing to think about. And then the last one, which is the biggest playset, that clocks in at 888 pieces, and it's going to run you $100. Turtle Lair Invasion. So, I mean, that's a pretty clear thing right there. Turtle Lair Invasion, sorry. And it's quite a big playset. We kind of get an idea of certain things that are in the lair, like there's a gate. You can see this kind of fan-looking thing in the background. Comes with multiple figures. We know that they're going to get invaded. This is most likely going to be a big sort of action-y plot point that we're going to see in this movie. Who knows? Maybe somebody will die in it. That's just wild speculation, but there you go. You got to see the images. make your own conclusions, tell us what you think below, and obviously, like the video or subscribe so that you can get all the latest news through Flixist and maybe spoilery stuff or other things. That's my phone. I guess I have to go now. Thanks for watching. God damn that phone.